Before or after an NBA game, you can also complete a handful of workouts in the workout room, backstage to the right of the. Before or after an NBA game, you can also complete a handful of workouts.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 2.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now Sacramento's starting five. James is out there with Ewing. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for the Pacers, we've got Durant. Moses Malone out there with Rodman. Then there's Kobe. And it's Kidd in at the point. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Curry, good.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
3.
Now Kidd. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Embiid with the steal. Curry looking it over. Fires the three. And another three for Sacramento.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Kidd. On the wing, Malone. Guarded by Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. KD can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the basket by Kobe.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Mark, you know him well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Rodman finds Durant. A 3-ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The shot by Curry, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the right side. Kidd dishes to Durant. And here's Kobe from the arc. Kept alive by Indiana. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Kings.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
LeBron, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's KD. Plays it up off the glass.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against the Spurs a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. He's coming off an excellent season and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, "Let me remind you," with that rejection.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. James looking it over. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kings leading now by 3. Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to LeBron. Nice D from Durant. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Outside, Kobe. He dishes it the kid. From about 19 feet. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Kid will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
That one drops. He ties it up. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Held ball. Jump ball call.
And so it's Indiana with it. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Kicks it the kid. Outside Hill. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Here's Gasol. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
For 3, Maravich. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Thompson against Allen. Flips one up. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Passes it to Jackson. Feeds to Mobley. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Inside Hill can be a problem finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
That's tipped. Kidd with the steal. Outside, Malone. Pass to Thompson. Hill left side. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
8.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Stephen Curry's out there with Allen. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Tatum. And it's Ewing in the center position.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Tatum gets it to go inside.
Jason Tatum.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old and smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Kid against Gervin, outside Curry. Lets the three fly, hits it from three-point range.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 9.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Ryan in the post, defended by Allen. Kobe, no luck. The Kings trailed by 4. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul.
Jason Kidd.
That is his first foul of the game.
First
That's a
personal
tough call
foul.
right there, and really a tough
First
break
team foul.
for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he
Substitution
was still
on the
sliding
court.
right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Rodman, he's checked in for Gasol. Kevin Durant comes in for Grant Hill. And Monroe's subbed in for Jason Kidd. And then for Sacramento, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Ewing. James comes in for Gervin. And Irving subbed in for Allen. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Curry passes to LeBron. He kicks it to Embiid. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by Yao.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
They get it back. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yao
It's
Ming.
not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Jason Tatum.
Thank you, Kevin. As
Assist
ever,
goes
Joel
to
Embiid has the pressure on him to
LeBron
be the
James.
franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Now, here's James. No scoring in this one. Right side Irving. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Kings ball.
On our test, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now a
Kings
timeout called by
substitution.
Sacramento. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really
Sacramento
outstanding
calls
young
timeout.
talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination
We want to
should
give you
bode
shirts
well
for
for the
this,
Pacers'
but you
future.
need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Your Indiana Pacers.
Oh, we have the time. Let's take a look at last season's
Thanks,
best
everybody.
transition teams. Number 1, the Pacers.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving finds James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Rodman. A new 14 for the Kings. Yao with the block. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Jaren Jackson He's checked in for
Kings
Sacramento.
substitution.
Maravich comes in for Stephen Curry.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Pete Maravich.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. No good for Maravich.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside
2
position.
minutes remaining in the
Maravich.
first half.
And the layup
2
is good
minutes.
after a nice lead pass.
Pete
Maravich
Maravich.
just got his first bucket in this one.
Assisted
Knowing
by
exactly where his guys are at all
LeBron
times.
James.
That's a nice dime from the King.
Pass Diaw. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Kings trailed by 4. Here's our test. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3, like a lot of guys are doing now?
for the Kings.
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
And the Kings making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, Ron Artest is such a well-rounded player with tremendous toughness. He gets it done at both ends.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Indiana calls
And team
timeout.
strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically
Time
there's some
for
type
your
of adjustment
Indiana
made out of the
Pacers,
timeout.
everyone.
It might
Let's
be
get
major, it
excited.
could be just a slight tweak.
Here come your Indiana face mates.
Now we get a chance to
Give it up
check
for 'em.
in on Evan Mobley. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal
Illegal
screen.
screen violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half.
Sacramento
Turnovers
ball.
haven't been an issue for them yet.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. The pass to Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Outside, Maravich. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Carries it from 3-point range.
He's certainly starting to lead up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Mobley against Rodman. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Mobley.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Bryant. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Launches it. Mobley with the rebound. Irving surveying the floor. Good work defensively by Rodman.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have a narrow three-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. The higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Gasol on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Malone is out there with Dennis Rodman, and there's Bryant, and it's Durant, and it's Kidd in at the point guard position. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Bryant. Irving can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction." There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction. And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Kidd, good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game.
and they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
Durant, the long-range shot finds its mark.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Embiid is at the elbow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Moses Malone.
We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
The first one falls.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Rodman. Hill comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Thompson in for Bryant. Then for the Kings, Gervin comes in for Ewing. And it's Allen in for Irving. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Kidd. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Curry. Gervin passes to Embiid. Rejected by Gasol.
Great wingspan in use that time from Pau Gasol. Did a nice job affecting that shot.
Outside Gasol. Passes to Malone. Thompson outside. Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
With the timeout.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrated for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Monroe's checked in for Indiana. And then for Sacramento, Jaren Jackson's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Maravich in for Curry.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And the shot goes down.
Pau Gasol.
Gasol's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
James in the post.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Goes up again. LeBron James charging through
LeBron James.
And LeBron sets the tone for this team. This includes setting an example with his hard work on the offensive board.
Outside, Malone. Hill against Gervin. Hill kicks to Monroe. Gasol trying to free himself up. Monroe, no good. The Kings trailed by 9. Here's Maravich. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin.
Maravich.
I love how he establishes his post position inside.
George Gervin.
To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
First personal foul.
Hey, Gasol's game is smooth, but he's got a tough edge to him as well.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Out to the right wing. Maravich, the pass to Allen. Back to Maravich. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Shot by Gervin, no good. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Monroe. Now against Allen. Now gets the bucket.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Here's Gervin. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And they pick up 2.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Tatum looking around. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with LeBron on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Irving is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Ewing. And it's Allen in at the 3. And here is Kidd after the 3-pointer from Joel Embiid. Curry against Kidd. And Ewing sends it back.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
The Pacers making a switch here.
on the court.
Malone's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. James checked in for Allen. Pass to Kobe. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Embiid. Back to James. LeBron brushing off the contact.
LeBron James.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Kidd dishes to Rodman. Kidd against Curry. Kidd with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Kobe with the steal. And Ewing sends it back. High post, Embiid.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
At the line for the Kings.
And Embiid drops them both. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Curry with the three. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kidd. Back to KD. Let's go. Kept alive by Indiana. And it's Malone missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Durant. After Julius Erving's miss. Outside Bryant. Shoots over James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
LeBron James. First personal foul.
So much to like about Bryant's
First
game.
team foul.
The X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
He's off on the second. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's James. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Stephen Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
The motor of Bryant
Second
never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
At the line for the Pacers, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Embiid, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
High post, KD. Working on James for 3. Kidd. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
James connects from deep.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Kings trailed by 8. Outside
2
Irving.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kobe Bryant.
That's
personal
crazy.
foul.
He really was a late bloomer.
Second
You know,
team
Irving
foul.
didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it. He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Malone in the high post. Tries it from 9. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Curry. The pass to Embiid. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Kobe. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Kings trailed by 9. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Allen's checked in for Sacramento. Pacers leading by 9. Outside, Kobe. Grant Hill on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hill kicks to Kobe. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Kobe Bryant.
And the Pacers lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kobe Bryant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
And get home safely.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
If you're looking for a versatile defensive build that can guard the 1 through 5, then our next guest has just the build for you. Brother Jones, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate y'all for inviting me.
We're so excited to have you on the show today. Let's get started and let's talk about your build.
So basically what it is, it's a lockdown build designed.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Booker in at shooting guard. And for New York, and it's Russell in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Here's O'Neal. Deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
Here's West. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he really had an off game against the Wizards. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Bulls ball.
About a minute into this first quarter. Fires top of the key. And again, no good by Chicago.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And one thing that makes Devin Booker so dangerous as a scorer, his ability to create for others, Richard.
Yeah, you have to respect his passing, which prevents the defense from loading up against him. In fact, coming into the league, some scouts liked him as a point guard.
Jokic, no good.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Stolen by Jokic. Inside. And then Russell with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Kuzi. Count that one.
This right here, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Pass to Olajuwon. Rebound by the Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Despite playing in different conferences, it's been a contentious rivalry. These teams share plenty of history.
Here's Kuzi. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Wade, the pass to Russell. And he makes it. Russell's got his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Chicago calls timeout. And grant a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
It's time for T-shirts.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Kuzi. Now Jokic, guarded by Russell. From the right block. Who poked away. Offensive rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And he lobs it up top. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Here's West, and it's rejected. Outside Booker with the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Butler. Again, the Bulls score.
Whether it's at the rim or in the mid-range, Butler believes he's going to beat his man each and every time.
Now a timeout called by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's Frazier. Pass to West. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. West has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Malone. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
New York foul.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
And he sinks the second. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Worthy. Here's Frazier. Here's Walton. And that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up
14-10.
Here's Paul. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Worthy. Here's Frazier. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by Thurman. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. West misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Here's Worthy. The Bulls making their last shot. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Thurman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
George Mikan. First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. Nate Thurman.
First free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. And Chicago has possession. Trailing by 4. Irving, the pass to Malone. And he lays it up and in.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Here's Frazier. Beyond the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
18. The Bulls. 16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Knicks ball.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Butler. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Olajuwon on the wing, Wade. And he lobs it up. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Here's Dumars. Yet to see a basket. Down low. Here's Russell. And too long on the shot.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Ooh, some contact there.
No
issue for Booker, though.
Muscling his way through the contact. Love the edge that Booker plays with.
Olajuwon passes to Dumars. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me.
Knicks lead 22-18.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's tipped. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Wade. To the inside. The shot by Russell, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Pippen. And the Knicks shooting about 47%. A nice number. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Booker's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Pass to Wade. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. 4th, Nikola Jokic. And, of course, Chris Paul.
You got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Now here's Booker. Puts it up from 12. The Bulls with another miss.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Wade. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Dwayne Wade.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Here's Kuzi. And again, Chicago, no good. And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Pippen. Here's Wade. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes.
Dwayne Wade.
And now a 12-point New York lead.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now here's Paul. And a missed layup.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Frazier. A minute 15 left to play in the half. Olajuwon. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Jokic passes to Irving. There's the three. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Paul, shot is off. The Knicks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Paul.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Substitution.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, no good. And the Knicks shooting around 46% from the field in the second. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wade. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark.
That's the end of the
and
first
so it's the
half.
New York
Score.
Knicks. They have a nice 9-point.
The Knicks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, and a nice show of force by them. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possession. They've cashed in on it. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Pippen in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Wade. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he's going for the oop here. The shot by Russell, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Booker surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzi. Off target from 3-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Knicks lead 32-21.
To the paint. Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Assist from
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul. Jerry West at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Now here's Butler. With the fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got 6 points.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
That's tipped. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. There's the block. And they get it back. They get it again.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Scottie Pippen at the line, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. For Chicago, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Chicago failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In the third spot, the Knicks.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's West. 7 points in the game. Kept alive. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 6 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
25.
Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's West. Kuzi with the rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you. Booker, good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Here's Dumars. Pass to West. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 9. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Kuzi pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Tipped. To the paint. Here's Dumars. He got a piece of it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Booker has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 13. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by New York. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Pass to Pippen. Over Jokic. And the basket by Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Well, the Bulls shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter.
27.
Here's Kuzi. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And it's blocked. Pass to Dumars. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kuzi. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Kuzi's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Russell with the ball. Here's Camby. Tries a 10-footer. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuzi. And here's Jokic, guarded by Russell. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Jokic's shot is good.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got his first basket.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Outside Booker. That three's off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The Bulls. 31.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition, everyone talk. No open threes in transition.
And Tom Thibodeau wanting his guys to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy buckets on the fast break are key elements to their success.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Bulls, Chris Paul out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. And there's the rejection. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's West. He can't get that one to fall. Paul with some nice D.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mikan. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And they get it back. Wade, the pass to Walton. Here's West. He's guarded by Paul. West misses.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Mikan. And here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Wade. Here's Olajuwon. Good work there as it goes. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
The Knicks making a switch here. Frazier's checked in, and he comes up with a bucket. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a textbook lane pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now Paul, O'Neal. Paul can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Wade drives in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Kyrie Irving. First personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Dwayne Wade. At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Paul passes to Mikan. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. And Worthy pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Olajuwon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
And he's now got the double-double.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade. Here's Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Bob Cousy. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first. And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, you know, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it.
Booker, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Outside Booker. Drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Here's Jokic. No good, a bit long that time.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Frazier, the pass to Pippen. Over on Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mikan. Got a hand on it. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Here's Olajuwon. And it's Mikan with a rebound. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciate.
When I use this build, I could switch off to the point guard or the 2 guard, or even if I needed to guard the center and stop centers, you actually have a pretty good chance against most positions. So what tips?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Russell. D-Wade out there with West. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, we've got Carter. Tracy McGrady is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Robertson, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these 2 pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Wade passes to Olajuwon. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Robertson passes to McGrady. And it's off from 3-point range. New York with the ball. West up on top. Covered by Robertson. He gets that one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Knocked away. Pippen with the steal. Now the pass to West. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Robertson with it. He's picked up by Russell. San Antonio again turning it over. Well, Spurs fans, the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5 seasons now without going. They have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
Passes it to McGrady. Poke loose. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to West. Chamberlain with the rebound.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's McGrady. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Wade passes to Olajuwon. Now here's West. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Chamberlain. Robertson against West. Robertson can't get it to go.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
West passes to Olajuwon. Outside for Pippen. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Robertson outside. Carter outside over Wade, and it's Carter missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Lobbed up there for Wade. It's deflected. It's stolen by Carter. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Chamberlain kicks to Robertson. Carter against Wade. Carter the pass to Robertson. Ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
New York. Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Rebound on the floor right now for the Knicks. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. In third, the Knicks.
Those are some terrific numbers. You could tell last year that everyone on the team was totally focused on pounding the glass at both ends.
.151 left here in the first quarter. Frazier to stop the drought, and the layup is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
Here's Mutombo. Great D that time from Walton. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Frazier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thompson passes to Archibald. Back to Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Frazier. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Thompson.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Worthy outside. New York moving it around. The fader. And it's Walton missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
San Antonio. One of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for New York, Walt Frazier. taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And Frazier drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Payton passes to Thompson. Back to Payton. Down low. Chamberlain's shot is off. Inside. It's tipped. And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Gary the defender all over.
New York is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2nd team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Knicks, Joe Dumars, taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Payton. Shoots over Frazier. Here's Howard. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is Dwight's role, to attack the glass and keep plays alive.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter with a score.
Knicks lead by 3.
Spurs 9. The Knicks 12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Howard is out there with Mourning. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Carter. And it's Payton in at the point. McGrady kicks to Payton. Back to McGrady. Clock at 6. Outside, Payton fires for 3. It's hauled in by Pippen. The Knicks leading by 3. Dishes it to Wade. He feeds it to Camby. Pippen with the wide open look. The 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. With Samart, takes the 3, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Carter. McGrady's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Wade outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Olajuwon's checked in for New York. And the pass to Archibald. From 10 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Wade against Carter. Wade, right side. And it's blocked. To Busher inside. He's guarded by Russell. Steps back and shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Dwayne Wade.
That's on Dwayne Wade.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
At the line for your Spurs, Vince Carter.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Mutombo is checked in for the Spurs. Robertson comes in for McGrady. Carter hits them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Olajuwon, the pass to West. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Out of bounds. New York ball.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Bill Russell.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Carter from beyond the arc and then some. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Steady play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
New York calls timeout.
Timeout Knicks.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pippen outside. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter.
Knicks foul.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule.
Second personal
On Wednesday,
foul.
they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
San Antonio.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
Chamberlain's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wade kicks to Olajuwon. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Archibald, fended by West. Here's Archibald. Here's Chamberlain. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Chamberlain got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Count it. West has got his second basket of the night. The Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Archibald. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
West outside. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Olajuwon. Rebound San Antonio.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
.114 left in the first half of the game. Here's Robertson. He can't hit that time. Wade with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Carter pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the
miscue. The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Archibald. The shot's good.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Wade kicks it to West. Wade outside. It's Pippen on the wing. To the middle. Here's Thurman. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Carter the pass to Mutombo. Knocked loose. Robertson against Wade. Feeds to Olajuwon. Chamberlain with the block. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got West. Olajuwon is out there with Russell. Then it's Pippen, and it's Wade in at the 2.
Jump ball call.
And the Spurs with possession. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Carter for 3. Knicks trailed by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Contact doesn't faze Pippen. Still able to get that one to go.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pass to Wade. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. West kicks to Wade. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Dwayne Wade.
West has got 3 assists in the game.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Who wants a T-shirt?
A different look now for San Antonio. Howard's check in for Chamberlain. Morning comes in for Mutombo. And it's Thompson in for Carter. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Walton's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Scottie Pippen. Dumars, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Frazier in for West. The Knicks have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First one falls through.
First team foul.
And so Russell hits them both. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Mourning, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Bill Russell. First personal foul.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Alonzo Mourning.
And both free throws good for Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Frazier scanning the floor. Dumars against Thompson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
McGrady against Dumars. Robertson outside. The pass to Mourning. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Russell.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Frazier outside. Passes it to Worthy. Fires from way outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's Dumars outside. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Howard. Spurs passing it around. Robertson passes to McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Tracy McGrady.
Robertson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
New York calls timeout.
Let's hear it for the Spurs Hype Squad Dance Team.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the Spurs. Marcus Camby,
he's
checked in for New York. Outside Dumars. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Worthy against Havlicek. Here's the teardrop. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for San Antonio?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Out of bounds.
A different look now for San Antonio. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Payton in for Robertson.
For your Spurs, Dave DeBusschere. Gary Payton.
Frazier against Payton. Pass to Campbell. That one, no good. Mourning with some nice D. To the inside, DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Dave DeBusschere.
Remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Shot to stop the run. Shot by Frazier, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Payton attacking. Yep, it counts. Payton's got his first points of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Inside, here's Thompson, and the shot goes in. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Havlicek against Frazier. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Payton. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Frazier outside. It's Dumars on the wing. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Dumars got 5 points so far. And so is San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
With a score. Your Spurs.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
36.
And you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Carter. Tracy McGrady is out there with Thompson. Then there's Mourning, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. McGrady dishes to Carter. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by New York. Russell's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Wade. Thompson with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And then Wade slams it in.
Vintage D. Wade powering his way to the rack.
San Antonio leading by 6.
Knicks foul.
And the Spurs with some changes. Mutombo comes in for Mourning. And it's Robertson in for Thompson.
First team foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Dikembe Mutombo. Oscar Robertson.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. The feed to Robertson. Tipped away. Passes it to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. West up on top. Defended by Carter. Down low, Russell. Out to West. Pass to Wade. Shoots the 3. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Carter, the pass to McGrady. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a 3.
McGrady's got 10 points here in the second half.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Here's West. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. San Antonio calls timeout. latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Wade. And it's good for two.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Takes it from 10. That one wide left.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
14 feet away. Pippen misses. San Antonio leading by 5. Carter looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
At the line for San Antonio, Vince Carter.
That's good from Vince Carter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the paint, here's Olajuwon. No good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. McGrady outside. Back to Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Pass to Olajuwon. Fades away. New York, no good that time either.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And the pass to Chamberlain. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Wilt Chamberlain.
And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Shakes him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's West. Great touch on the 16-footer. West has got 4 this quarter.
And how about the lift? West gets on his shot, leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Robertson kicks to Carter. There's the dish to Mutombo. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. The putback. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Wade drives in. And it's sent back by Carter. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the great effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly
Obviously, defense is a big part of your build, so who is the NBA comp for your influencer build?
And now, stand up and make some noise.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Kevin Durant. And it's Kidd in at the points. And for Miami, well, this is traditionally an important conference matchup. What were some of your experiences in these type of games, Brent?
Well, I spent a lot of time in the Western Conference, BA. Obviously, a bunch of good rivalries. But back then, you usually had to go through the Lakers to get where you wanted to be.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And here's Davis. Lucas passes to Davis. Misses the three. And so Durant will bring it up for the Pacers. Defeated by Washington in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Yeah, you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Here's Harrison. Here's Lucas. And the layup falls.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Pass to Kidd. Shoots over Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Davis, the pass to Harrison. Here's Lucas. On the wing, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harrison. Basket's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They grabbed their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
We're always wishing good health on any player, but for Kevin Durant to remain that way, that's when you get a chance to see something special offensively.
At the line for the Pacers.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Pass to Rodman. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
Pacers ball.
Here's Kidd. Shot clock at 6. The floater. Can't get it to fall.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Eddie Jones.
And he knocks down the first one. Jones hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Durant, the pass to Bryant. They get the rebound. Malone. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Down low. Shots blocked. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Miami ball.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Second, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. On the wing, Bryant fires it. It's hauled in by Lucas. And so Davis will bring it up for Miami. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. But Brent, for a lot of fans, this is the best time of year. Any team can find reasons to be optimistic.
And I love looking on the bright side early on. The young players have room to grow, and every fault seems to be fixable.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Right wing. Here's Yao. Hounded by Adebayo. Yao, good.
Yao Ming.
Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Jones, the pass to Davis. Back to Jones. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Here's Monroe. Yao controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now Davis. No points so far. Lucas passes to Davis. To the inside. Lucas can't get it to go.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Davis. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Gasol with the block.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
That ties the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Seconds left to play in the first. Out to the right wing. He shoots. Drops one in from the wing. The Pacers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Gasol. Here's Yao. Hounded by Adebayo. Yao shot is off. Now here's Davis. Tightly guarded. Adebayo with it. Here's Rice. Going inside. Back to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Out of bounds. Heat ball. Substitutions for your Heat. Chris Bosh. Tim Hardaway.
Here's Rice. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real...
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first.
The score.
It's the Heat, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
18. The Pacers. 14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Kidd in at the point. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Out of bounds.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Kevin Durant on top.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Here's Malone. Bryant outside. Pass to Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get it back.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Mel Daniels. First personal foul.
First one falls
team
for him.
foul.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets, and all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Inside, here's Bosch. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Gasol. To the inside, here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
And here's the fast break. Kidd, the pass to Durant. Kidd with the bucket. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Indiana.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
5 to shoot. Sloan. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here.
Now at the line, Jared.
Both good from the line that time. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kidd. Pass to Durant from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Kidd. And And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist from.
And now a 3-point Indiana lead. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bosch. Here's Lucas. In his last outing, 8 points for him. For 3, Hardaway. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Kidd. Now Bryant, defended by Jones. Bryant against Jones. 6 on the shot clock.
Miami foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Pacers with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And Davis has got the ball here for Miami. It's a 3-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Jones against Thompson. No good on the shot. Good D by Adebayo. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Here's Lucas. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
First personal foul. Second
He's
team
off on the
foul.
first.
Now at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Monroe. Check by Davis. Monroe misses.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Now at the line, Eddie Jones.
Jones hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
The Pacers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside, Hill. Thompson outside. Jones grabs the board. For Miami, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. For 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Monroe. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Shooting for Indiana.
And he drops it first.
2.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Left side, Davis. To the paint. Pass to Rice. The 3. Here's Lucas. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Thompson with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Yao Ming.
Yao's got 8.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
The end of the first
It's
half.
all tied in Miami. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The Pacers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all night. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, the Pacers shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Bryant. Here's Kidd. Left side Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Kidd. Checked by Davis. It's hauled in by Lucas. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Rodman in at the power forward position. Outside Davis. Pass to Lucas. To the wing, right side. Here's Harrison. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Kidd with the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Harrison, guarded by Durant. Harrison, pass to Lucas. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, denied by Durant.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
And stolen by Jones. On the wing, Davis. Jones, the pass to Davis. Back to Jones. 4-3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Kidd. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Jason Kidd.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Miami calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5. Pass to Sloan. 5 on the clock. Over Bryant. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Malone. Here's Kidd. He's got 10 for the tie. And it's good on the layup.
Jason Kidd.
Kidd's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Sloan, covered by Bryant. Sloan, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Daniels. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Durant.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Pass to Bosch.
Indiana foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On
Second
Wednesday,
personal foul.
they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert
First
and the
team
Minnesota
foul.
Timberwolves. And then Friday, they'll be playing against Clint
Now at
Capella
the line,
and the Atlanta Hawks.
Chris Bosh.
The first one falls.
And with Bosh, he's got so many tools he can beat you with, so adept at the mid-range shot, and he feels right at home at the free throw line. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Yao, hounded by Adebayo. Yao passes to Gasol. The rebound by Bosh.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Rice. Shoots. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. He has 6. Indiana trailing here. Hill with it. An easy 2 on the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Bosh. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Monroe, the pass to Hill. Here's Monroe, defended by Hardaway. Thompson scanning the floor. Clock at 4. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
The assist. Klay Thompson.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hardaway, the pass to Bosh. Pass to Sloan. From downtown. Offensive board. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Here's Hill. That one a little long.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Outside Hardaway. Down low. Bosh, no good. The third quarter comes to a close.
That's the end of the third
It's the Heat up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Miami Heat. 45. The Pacers. 41.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Davis, the pass to Jones. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. Kidd. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Daniels. Tipped away. Now the Pacers on the move. Kidd, the pass to Bryant. Goes up on the wing. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Kidd. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Miami calls timeout.
Miami calls timeout. We want to see you get loud. We've got T-shirts.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Pass to Malone. Here's Daniels. Here's Harrison. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Pass to Rodman. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Malone. Indiana again missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Daniels passes to Davis. To the middle. Here's Jones. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Harrison. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. That one is off. Jones with some nice D. Left side, Davis. High arcing shot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Rodman, the pass to Kidd to win the drought. Excellent D there from Davis. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Harrison. Sweet little floater. And the Heat lead by 10.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's Malone. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Miami, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Jones misses. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Kobe Bryant.
Here's Harrison. .146 left to play in the fourth. And he can't get that one.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Malone. Misses in close. And for the Heat, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Harrison, guarded by Durant. Here's Lucas. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Heat misses. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Durant. And count that.
Miami
2 points
foul.
and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Malone. Rebounded by Daniels. Outside Jones. On the wing, Davis. Buries it from 3. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Davis with it. So it's Miami picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
We've talked a lot about the defense on this build, but you can also spot up and shoot the 3. So talk about some of the advantages of how you...
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Michael Jordan is out there with Stockton. Then it's Spurs. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. And for Sacramento, they've got Ewing. Stephen Curry's out there with Irving. Then it's James. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And you can feel it, can't you? A little extra energy in the building tonight, Greg. Halloween always has that effect on a crowd.
And I've seen some crazy costumes in the stands, no doubt. But any holiday is a good day for basketball, partner. Halloween really adds to the atmosphere.
Ewing, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Bird inside. Working on James. And Embiid has got the ball here for Sacramento. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And then Ewing with the jam.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Now, here's Stockton. 8 points his last outing. Here's Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Joel Embiid.
You know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. And he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well.
At the line for the Lakers, Dirk Nowitzki.
And the first one drops. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
Nowitzki hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Curry, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the rejection by Curry.
And quick reaction by Curry. Steph putting some serious effort in defensively.
Lakers ball.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That one falls.
John Stockton.
Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Embiid inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention, and there Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Now here is Robinson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And no good that time. Good D by Embiid. LeBron passes to Embiid, and he banks in the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Curry against Stockton. Jordan wide open. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Strong take by Irving, just an explosive leaper.
Defensive foul.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the free throw, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2, lets it go with a 3. The Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And that one drops for him.
Michael Jordan.
I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such a plum. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. Jordan against Irving. Outside Jordan. Nowitzki left side. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Nowitzki missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Dallas. The offensive rebound, Ewing. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Curry outside. Nowitzki with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Embiid. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Let's give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6 crew.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Ewing. Oboy comes in for LeBron. Curvin's checked in for Irving. And it's Maravich in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Allen. Back to Jackson. This is to Allen. Jackson passes to Mobley. Now, here's Gervin over Anthony. That one goes. Count it.
He's slick, he's smooth. He's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
Now, here's Thomas. Anthony right side. They get it back. Another shot. Good D by Mobley.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And no good.
Lakers
but close
foul.
in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Carmelo Anthony. First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring
Second
breakdown
team foul.
for Sacramento.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to
line
open,
for your
high-percentage
Kings.
looks. Lots of assists
Evan
in this one.
Mobley.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That one is off. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Now here's Allen. Dominic Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. Thomas against Allen. Shot clock at 5. Maravich on the high post. He drills it.
Pete Maravich.
26 seconds left to play in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. Here's Unseld. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings lead by 5.
13. The Lakers. 8.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Curry. LeBron James is out there with Ewing. Then there's Irving. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Outside, Ewing. Poked away. Now the pass to James. On the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Lakers trailed by 5. Wilkins with it. Patrick Ewing covering. With a floater, LeBron grabs the miss. Curry against Nash. Curry is inside. The 3 from Tatum. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Wilkins. Jordan left side. Over Irving. And that one goes long.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Now, here's Jordan after LeBron James's miss. And that one drops.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his second bucket tonight. Park these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable. And you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far.
Shooting for
just
Los Angeles.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
For 2.
And that one misses. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the Kings. Artest comes in for James. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. Stockton comes in for Steve Nash. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Los Angeles with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Inside, here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
David
Robinson's got his first basket.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from 12.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Pass it to Embiid. He kicks to Tatum. Pass to Irving. The 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Irving's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Bird outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stockton, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Artest. Irving with it. He's picked up by Jordan. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the time. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mobley comes in for Tatum. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Ron Artest. And it's Maravich in for Stephen Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Nowitzki's checked in for Robinson. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Bird. And Thomas subbed in for Jordan. Now here's Thomas. After Julius Irving's miss, here's Unseld. Outside for Thomas. Nowitzki outside. Second chance shot. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Jackson trying to break free.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
That's the end of the first half.
Lakers ahead.
With the score.
As they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run.
20.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
21.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers? And that's all we have for now.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. The Lakers in the lead. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got Jordan. Robinson is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Bird in at the 3 side. Stockton with no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton. A sharpshooter.
To the middle. And Irving throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Stockton outside. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Outside Curry. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Stockton with the defensive effort.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Michael Jordan.
The Kings trailed by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but we know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham says that ring and them banners don't come with doing all your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Yeah, you know, it's never easy trying to defend Ewing inside, which is why he gets fouled.
For Sacramento, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. The Kings making a switch here. Gervin's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Wilkins is checked in for Bird. And it's Nash in for John Stockton.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
James gets inside and finishes.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Ewing sends it back.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Kings. Los Angeles making a switch here. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Kings in second.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
Wilkins kicks to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Here's Tatum. Scoreless thus far. Outside Gervin. Here's Ewing. That shot misses. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Here's Wilkins. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Tatum passes to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Wilkins. Rebound by the Kings. Left side Curry. Great D that time from Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lakers lead by 3. It's Wilkins with the drive over LeBron. And it's Wilkins that time on the assist by Nash.
Assisted
Wilkins
by
has got his second bucket.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
The Kings with the timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jackson is checked in for Ewing. Allen comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Maravich in for Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony comes in for Nowitzki. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Jordan. And stolen by Nash. Wilkins against James. And the rejection by Jackson. From downtown. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from LeBron. Outside Thomas. And here's Wilkins from the arc. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Wilkins has got 7 points for the quarter. Jackson down low. Kicks it out to LeBron. Goes back up. That one rolling around and runs out. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Carmelo
And
Anthony.
offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Jackson down low. Back to James. 4 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Jackson. Anthony taking his time here. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Carmelo
Anthony's
Anthony.
got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more focused.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
43.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Irving on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. We've got Joel Embiid, Ewing is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Allen, and it's Curry in at the guard position. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Shot clock at 2. Curry fires from way outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Irving's checked in for LeBron.
Into the lineup for your Kings.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Stockton looking around. Pass to Jordan. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Nowitzki outside. To the inside. Here's Bird, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That'll be 3 seconds. Kings ball.
The Kings trail by 8. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Irving with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Stockton the pass to Bird. No good on the 3.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
Curry outside. He shoots again. No good from Ewing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade.
The Kings
It's a competitive league.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Get up and get loud!
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Hey guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Bird. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Ray Allen.
I like how assertive they've been. I mean, trying to bully that defense on the inside, and they've done that throughout this second half.
At the line for the Lakers, Larry Bird. One shot.
We throw good. Bird.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
And a deep three from Curry. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Here's Stockton. Here's Nowitzki. Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Curry outside. Here's Embiid. Intimidating move by Embiid.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Jordan inside. Covered by Irving. Jordan's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
They grab their own miss. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Lakers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 9. And here's Bird. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Joel Embiid. Second personal foul.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
At the line for the Lakers.
Free throw good.
Larry Bird.
And the Kings making a change here.
Taking 2
Irvin's
shots.
checked in. Bird hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Jordan against Allen. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Allen right side. That shot no good. Great D that time from Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Stockton kicks to Bird. There's the feed to Robinson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Allen with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Here's Gervin. Shoots over Bird. Snatched up. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 7 on the double from Gervin.
Much respect for the defensive effort, but Gervin outworks the contact and is able to find his finish.
The pass to Robinson. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Bird outside. 5 to shoot. And 3 from Jordan. Here's Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, Curry nailing that two-point.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Sacramento. James checked in for Gervin. And Irving subbed in for Allen.
4th team foul.
Stockton the pass to Jordan.
For your Kings. LeBron James.
Back to Stockton. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Off target from outside. Now, here's Jordan. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
We appreciate
for Clark Kellogg